Alright, I got some BMW news for you guys. If you're new to the channel, my name is Denver. I'm a client advisor at Parkview BMW in Toronto, Canada. And today, I'm going to tell you guys everything you need to know about the ordering guides for the 2022 BMW Z4. BMW Canada just released the ordering guides to us, so I'm going to take you guys through, show you what all the differences are between last year and this year, everything that I noticed, then you guys can see what the pricing are, packages, everything like that. Before we get into it, make sure you smash that like button as it does help my channel grow. Consider subscribing for more BMW content in the future. Also, I do BMW giveaways every month, so that's more incentive to subscribe. All you got to do is make sure you subscribe to the channel and drop a comment on those videos that I do. So go check out my profile if you want to win some free BMW merchandise. All right, before we get into it, I'm going to give you guys a quick note from this video sponsor, and then we'll hop into the ordering guides. Parkview BMW recently released their online shop section. You can now get all the genuine BMW products you'd normally find in the dealership. You can get it online through our website, get some from the M Motorsports collection. I have a couple of these in my wardrobe. You can get some super detailed model scale cars. This one's a 2002 Homage based on the M2. You know, it's got genuine watches, sunglasses, Mont Blanc wallets, also any key tag for any BMW model. If you need to buy a gift and you have somebody that loves BMW, make sure you head onto our website, use Denver BMW for 15% off all orders. We ship out worldwide, so make sure you go check it out and get yourself some genuine BMW at Parkview. We have any genuine BMW parts that you might want. Okay, so let's hop into the ordering guides. Just like last year, we have the 30i and the M40i. Z4 S-Drive is basically the only one that gets that S-Drive title because it's only rear-wheel drive, not coming in an all-wheel drive variant. Now, of course, there is a bit of a price increase. The 30i gets a $700 bump in the base MSRP, and the M40i gets a $1,150 bump in the base MSRP. Only thing different here, we're going to notice the paint. The Frozen Gray 2 Metallic is now back. It was there for the 2019 edition with only the 30i before the M40i came out, and now it's back, $4,900. Interiors are all the same, and black leatherette is going to be standard, a no-charge option. Now, moving into the packages, the M Performance package for the 30i stays the same. Moving down to Essential, it actually got a $200 decrease, but also removed several items. Universal remote control is now removed, is now a one-off optional feature. Lumbar support removed, single one-off feature. I did notice that number 508, park distance control, has been removed. It's not an individual feature and it's not in the standard feature list, but you do have now the new addition of the 5DM parking assistant, and that's new. So I'm wondering if BMW has kind of combined both of those now, and because you can't have the parking assistant with the PDC, so I think they're just combining them on that one. The next thing to be removed was the adaptive LED headlights, and second function was the high beam assistant. Now, going through the standard features later on, you'll see that the high beam assistant is now standard on this car, but doesn't mention the adaptive LED headlights, but you can't have the high beam assistant without the adaptive LED headlights. So therefore, I think they just made a small error, didn't put 522 into the standard features, but it does come standard with the adaptive headlights, but we don't know until we see these cars in person. And the last thing removed from the package is going to be the wireless charging tray. We've seen this across a bunch of models of the BMW lineup. The only ones that seem to not have had this is the product bulletins that got released back in like February or March for 2022, so of the 8 Series and the 7 Series. Everything that's got released within the last couple weeks for July productions no longer have the wireless charging tray. BMW is probably going to put out a version 2 for those earlier production vehicles, saying like after July there's no more wireless charging trays on those either. But for the Z4 that we're talking about, no more wireless charging tray or Wi-Fi hotspot because it is a combination package. Moving into the enhanced package, it stays almost the same. It does receive a $300 price decrease, has the active stop and go cruise control, head-up display, and Harman Kardon sound system. Last year, the one additional feature you would have got was the parking assistant, but now they put that in the premium essential package. So your enhanced package only adds in 3 extra things. Moving on to the packages for the M40i, the first thing I noticed is they removed the driver's assistance package. That used to include the active stop and go cruise control and the parking assistant, and it was $1,650. That's completely removed, and now the premium package has increased the price by $700. They moved what used to be in that driver's assistance package into the premium package or premium enhanced package, and then they also removed the wireless charging pad. I also noticed that 508 is missing from this one as well. Can't find it in the standard features. I think they're just packaging it up into the parking assistant because, like I said before, you can't have the parking assistant without having the parking sensors. Now, moving into the individual options, it seems the wheels have stayed the same. The adaptive M suspension has stayed the same. One thing that was removed was the black mirror caps. The black mirror caps are now a standard feature on both models. And then moving down, universal remote control is now a single item instead of being part of that premium package. Your M Sport brakes in red stayed the same. Your soft top is still a no charge option. Lumbar Sport is out of the package, is now a $300 option on the 30i, standard on the 40i, and your M seat belts are new for $400. A new price point, I mean, because last year the M seat belts were only $300. One thing that was removed was the $100 smokers package. That's out. And now 4KK, the aluminum Texagon trim, that is $250 instead of being a no charge option like it was last year. Now moving on to the final bit of optional equipment, you'll also notice the aluminum mesh trim is $250. Last year's no charge option. The high glossy black exterior content is now standard on the M40i, while it's $250 for the 30i. Now everything else is going to be the standard features. Pretty much everything was the same. You do have now 32Z deletion of digital key. That wasn't there last year. That's new for this year. Everything else is pretty much the same going through. As I mentioned, the high beam assistance now standard. Now moving the rest of the standard features, everything else was pretty much the same. I couldn't notice any difference. I did notice something with the rims. The M40i standard rim has now changed to the 1P3 rim, the 799 style rim, and then you'll notice on the second page compared to last year, we're missing the 800 style rim, which was the 1P5 rim. I think this is an absolute shame. I absolutely love the style 800 rims. I thought it matched perfectly with the cerulean gray, but I guess since they changed the all the gray options on the trim, it's on high gloss black, this matches a lot better. All right, thank you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoyed the content. If you made it this far, please smash that like button. It takes 1 second, hit that like button. Doesn't cost you anything and helps me tremendously. Subscribe to the channel if you want to know more BMW news in the future, BMW walkarounds with all the vehicles. Also, if you want to get in on those monthly BMW giveaways, you got to be subscribed to the channel. So thank you guys so much. Visit shop.parkviewbmw.com. Use Denver BMW for 15% off. That's all I got. See you guys next time.